Good evening, everybody. Welcome to talk about the Disney treasure. Got to bust out the JDA shirt. Got to rock it out. So welcome in, everybody. My name is Jordan. In case I didn't give it away, or it doesn't say on my shirt. Also known as Jordan's Disney Adventure, also known as JDA for short, in case you didn't know that. But let's start rocking it out and let's say hello to everybody who's shaking and baking in the chat. Jen W., how are you? Hills, what's up? Monorail, Steve, what's going on, buddy? Oh, there's Dave. And like that flash, he's on. Boom! We have no thunderstorms here, though, Dave, so I really can't say that it's a boom on this side. Jill W., how are you? Welcome in. Amy H., Running Warrior Sarah. You like that shirt there, eh, Jill? I got to make some more. I got to add some more color. I think I'm going to get like a gray one next or something, but we'll figure that one out. Erica, how are you? Everyone pay attention. Remember what JD is law. That's fantastic. Who else did I miss? I want to make sure I didn't miss anyone to start off with because I don't want to get in trouble. We'll get that little sucker running on the bottom there. Let's do a little bit of that. Kate, how are you? Welcome in. We have lots of booms, so we are on the right play. It's like, please stand by. Stevie Lee, how are you? Kate, I can't wait for Jordan's cruise inside scoop. Oh, it's could be some scary stuff. Michael Walker, what's up? Nice to be inside watching you. 120 outside. You can keep that. That's for sure. I don't want it. I saw Tara that popped in here earlier. Hello, Tara. Don't know where you're hiding, but I did see you pop in earlier. I saw Explorer Jen was rocking it out in there earlier as well, too. Probably sending everyone their invoices from earlier today. Sebastian, how are you? Welcome in. So, let's talk about the Disney treasure. Disney treasure set to set sail December the 21st. And it's making some tremendous progress. There's Tara. I knew you were hiding there somewhere. Let me guess. You were probably getting your theme park treats in a beverage of some sorts, would be my guess. But treasure construction updates. Yeah, there's lots going on, Jill, and we'll have some fancy stuff coming up soon here because the Disney treasure is expected to do its sail out of the shipyards next month. So stay tuned for that. I'm looking forward to that date because I will definitely be talking about that for sure. But the construction updates, they're actually, and I got to say this for Michael Walkbrick, the Lido deck. The Lido deck is in place. Now, our spot probably isn't there yet with the table and chairs, but it's coming along. So what I'm going to do really quickly here, if my fast fingers can do it, I'm going to disappear for a second, and we're going to show you this. Boom. Anonymous. Oh, geez. Thank you, Anonymous. You didn't have to do that. Greatly appreciate it. We do have to play this for you, though, as appreciation, so thank you very much. Thank you, Anonymous, for that PayPal. Truly appreciated. So, Lisa M and family, welcome in. So here we even got some pools on here already, too. The Aquamouse is already in place. The funnels are in place. But we're starting to see that progress. Sammy Sam, what's up, buddy? Welcome in. Hope you're enjoying some peace and quiet. Rainbow of Disney, welcome in. How's it going? Great to see you. I know you're, 3 hours behind, I think it is, 3 or 3.5 hours behind. So thank you for coming in. But again, here's the Lido deck. Maybe this time I will do the Aquamus. Oh no, Jill, you won't get stuck. Mickey's Barbecue, it's coming. It's coming, Mike. So what you're looking at right now is the after the ship. So definitely towards the towards forward is where we're gonna have the Mickey's Barbecue. Yes, it's 4:35 here. Perfect. Hopefully you're staying nice and cool over there in Cali. But it's all coming together. So again, the nice Lido deck, it's coming along. The building blocks are all coming together. So this is the best part. Now it's all those fancy pieces that they have to put into play on the inside. Hubby's two favorite spots, Lido deck and Mickey's Barbecue. Jill, I'm going to have to second that one for sure. Oh, and my bougie balcony. I got my bougie balcony as well, too. Christine Hickman, hello, welcome in. So this is where we are at construction-wise right now, is that the Lido deck is going in place. You can see that shipping container kind of at the front there, or whatever that might be. It's kind of hard to tell. That's towards the forward. The nice stage will be there as well, too, with a pool. That's probably going to be right underneath it. So I want to make sure I'm not missing anything. This time we will have a balcony, too. That's right. Jill, you got a balcony. There's no undergroundness of what's underneath there. James E., welcome in, buddy. Cheers, my fellow Canadian from out west. So this is the Lido deck that we're looking at right now. Now, we're going to talk about, they've started showing some of the nice beverages that you're going to be able to get. And especially if you like to enjoy the coffee bars. You always got to have those nice bougie coffees. So, bougie coffee. Actually, I want to do this first. Let us do a little bit of this in the background. There we go. And we have some beverages, but these are fancy ones. So just outside Marceline Market, boom. These are some of the fancy cocktails that you're going. Cocktails. I had a bougie coffee or 20. So this is just some of the artistry that you're going to see on top of the bougie coffees. So it's going to taste great. It's going to be really, really good. And again, this is just a sample of what they look like. They'll have different characters that you can get on top. So for you, whether you want Mickey, whether you want Minnie, just 2 every day. Come on now, we need more than 2. It's probably at least a 5, 6, 7, and the drinks of the day and whatever trouble else of fancy beverages we might get into. So these are how those fancy coffees will look. So they're very fancy. Join the bear shark before we do the mustard Joel as we make our presence known at the coffee bar. That's fantastic. But Jill, you can also get like your bougie cold beverages as well too from the coffee bar as well too. So, and again, so Marceline Market, they will have the piano bar, big piano bar. Let's go to the piano bar now. I think that's the next step, what we have to take a look at. Let's just do a little bit of that. Boom. This is the fancy piano bar. So again, you can get your nice little fancy beverages back there. Do they have pitter patter minis? You just never know, Sam. But hey, you want to know how you're going to find out about that? Is if you actually come on the cruise. Just saying. I'm pretty sure we can convince Dee to come on. By the time we are at sea, the coffee bars will know my name. Are they going to start playing that song for you there, Dave? Never know. Sorry, Sam, I had to. Peeled. 16. Diane, welcome in. The Disney Treasure is the newest cruise ship from Disney that's going to be coming out this year. I know you have your own song, Dave. Yeah, no, Diane. It's the Disney Treasure is a cruise ship that's coming out by Disney again later on this year. Maiden voyage again, December 21st. And that is where we're going to be having a big meetup at sea, February 22nd of next year, March 1st. And yes, Dave, I will admit, I was kind of the spearhead, kind of poke the bear and get everyone else to jump on board. So there we go. So again, you can get your nice fancy drinks here as well too. But the next thing, though, I find, which is fantastic. So 7 months, 2 weeks. How many days is that, Jill? I think it's like 220 something. But Marvel's Avengers, it's going to be interactive as well. Another interactive. So it's kind of, so if you've ever been on Disney Cruise before, Animator's Palette, you got your fanciness of, Crush and Bruce and all them that are very interactive. So it'd be the same sort of thing now that will be happening at Marvel's Avenger. Oh, thank you, Daisy. Thank you, Daisy. Flip flop there. You kind of scared me. Groot. Yes, I am Groot. Erica HM posted on Facebook. It's like 282. Well, you want to know what? I have my phone right here. I will check to make sure I'm actually correct and actually sharing the information. And I should know this information, but unfortunately, I don't have it handy because I haven't looked yet. Let's see here. But I've got two upcoming cruises, one on the Wish in November, and then on the Treasure. It's loading my reservation list. Please stand by. There we go. We are at exactly 228 days, 4 hours, 16 minutes, and 34 seconds. There we are. Let's write down to the number for you. But again, they're bringing the whole interactiveness back, which is fantastic. So it's great to see that, as opposed to, hey, let's just sit down at a table. I like the fact that they're going to make it interactive, especially for the kids. Right? So that'd be great. And those of us older kids as well, too. So Jordan, will they have 2 separate shows in the Avengers dining room? So they will. So they'll have like the live characters that will come around and probably make a fool like they did me when we were on the Wish in April of last year, and Dave got that on video. And then also the interactive show as well too. So that'll be fantastic to watch that. So sweets. Will the menu be the same as the Wish, you think? Always to be determined there, Hills. They haven't released that as of yet. I want to get my hands on it, but we may not know until we get a little bit closer. So, again, interactive, which is going to be great. Best part is that during your dining, if you have kids and you want to have that time as adults to eat, you can arrange it where the kids club and whatnot will come and get the kiddos, and they take them away about halfway through the meal. Keep that in mind. And now I'm going to show you. So this is now some of the actual artwork pieces that you're also going to see around the ship. One night is a gardens theme. And Jill, that's a good possibility. But I definitely know with the screens as well too, like they've done on the Disney Fantasy and whatnot. It's very interactive. So artwork now that you're going to see on the actual ship, which I think this is fantastic. Well, wrong one. Let's go to that one. There we go. Click the wrong button. Oopsies. But quick change. Boom. So again, you're going to see this nice artwork that will be displayed around the ship. And yeah, it's really nice. Want to make sure I'm not missing any comments here just in case. So again, some nice artwork here. Where is the other one that I loaded in here? There we go. So okay, it looks really cool. And again, these will be scattered on the ship. So, and this time we'll have enough time to really walk around and see. And that's for sure, Jill, especially since we're stuck together for 7 nights and 8 days. So, again, this is just some of the concepts or that you see it again. There's a lot more to come. Raja, my fave. Oh boy. So what are your thoughts? For those who, I don't know if a lot of you have been kind of checking out to see the updates. Curtis, how are you? Welcome in. Curtis, I will tell you, I am not that skilled. That phrase stuck together, brought up a visual. No. Sorry, not sorry. Well, what do you think so far? I mean, again, it's coming a long way. One of them, and again, this ship is set to sail end of the year. Disney Destiny is currently being worked on as well too, at the same time as they're doing the Treasure. Disney Destiny, we'll find out D23 in August what port it's going to be sailing out of, what the itinerary is. Again, my theory, Disney Wish is going to move out of there. The Disney Destiny will take over the Disney Wish itinerary of doing the Bahamas. Michael, there is going to be, so the formal night, or aka Captain's Night, is on the Sunday night. As the cruise is from Saturday to Saturday, it'll be on the Sunday night. And then the semi-formal night is on the Thursday, the day at sea. So Saturday night, rock and roll. You get your eats. We'll be sitting at the Lido deck. No, I don't have pants. I'll wear my Disney track pants. There you go. Yeah, Sunday night it will be the formal night, Captain's Night, where you get to meet the captain in the Grand Hall on Deck 3. Then the Monday night, we know what Monday night is. Amanda Frank, hello, welcome in. The Monday night will be our creative reseller. How are you? Welcome in. I know you're making trouble. Yeah, so the Monday night, it's Jen's birthday. 50th birthday party shenanigans. Tuesday, and again, Monday we're in Mexico. Tron Christine, how are you? Yeah, so the Monday night, we will be Mexico, Jen's birthday shenanigans. And Jen, I have some stuff planned and you don't know about it. It's going to be fun. The Tuesday, we're in Georgetown and the Cayman Islands. Nothing going on that night. The Wednesday, we're in Falmouth, Jamaica. That night there, we will be enjoying Pirates Night that night. I've heard there might be some changes from even the one that they did on the Wish. We'll find out as we get closer. We love a good surprise. Yes, we do. The Thursday, and then Thursday we're at sea, heading over to Disney's Private Island Castaway and the Bahamas. That one there will be the semi-formal night. So you don't have to get as bougie dressed up there, Mike. And then the Friday, we're at Castaway, do that for the day. And then that Friday night, just get ready to get that big bill from all the shopping you've done or the beverages you purchased. And then obviously the Saturday, we come back into Port Canaveral. So there's a couple bit of updates. What do you guys think so far? Who has questions? So I know there's quite a few people in here that are going on the cruise next year as well too with us. Questions. I know Creative Reseller, you're coming with us as well too. And again, it'll be your first Disney cruise. Kathleen Stefani, how are you? Welcome in. Jill, do you think this latest hurricane damaged any of the ports we are going to? Jill, we're so far away yet that I wouldn't even think about that right now. If there is going to be any sort of change, and in theory, we'll get enough advance notice, or we'll find out the day that we actually get down to port. I have had that happen when I was in the Wish back in 2022 because of Hurricane Nicole going through the Bahamas. We got down to Port Canaveral, and there was a crew member. I don't have a bully or anything to hold up. Like, hey, guess what? You're going to Cozumel, Mexico instead. You're not going to Nassau, and you're not going to Castaway. So you never know what could happen sometime. Again, it's all about safety for the guests as well as the crew members and obviously the ship. They don't want to be damaging the ship by any means. So always have to play it safe. But stay tuned, Jill. We will find out as we get closer. Oh, that's great. I have to put that on the screen because that is just hilarious. Like, oh boy. Now, are you going to be doing lots of shopping? Lots of shopping? You can bring another suitcase, that's okay. That's not a problem. If you want to bring another suitcase, that's fine. No problemo. Maybe tell Joe to bring an extra one as well, too, just in case. Oh, I see someone made a comment in regards to... Oh, Michael. Unfortunately, there's no ducks. No ducks. Yeah, the ducks aren't going to happen. But we got ducks in the stream. So, yeah, unfortunately, yeah, no deal on that one there. But nice try. So creative reseller, there's always going to be lots of stuff. There will be lots of stuff to do. Now keep in mind though, with this cruise as well, you're also going to be, so we depart on the Saturday. So now keep this in mind. So Disney just announced this and I got the alert as well too. The embarkation time has moved from 4 o'clock in the afternoon to 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Oh, we got to get something a little bit more upbeat here. Let's go back to this one. But yeah, so there will be, yeah, there's trivia. You can actually do bingo as well too on board. Jill, I have no comment about that one there. I know Dave and I are working on stuff on the background, so that very well could be the case. But and I definitely know that Dave is watching right now. He was harassing me before the stream started. So, yeah, so you'll be lots of stuff to do. But again, we're going to be going to 4 different ports of call. That's probably going to end up So no, creative resell, that's going to change. I can tell you that right now. That will definitely change. But stay tuned for that as things get up to date. Erica, yes, there is bingo. Bingo, bingo, bingo. Lots of bingo. Captain Tuttle, how are you? Welcome in. Justin Day for us. He wouldn't do that. Yeah. And I was born yesterday. So, Jill, that should not be an issue. Yeah, so Jill, I'm just going to touch on that comment there for a moment. Got to go back in time here. Let's find it. There we go. Whoop, there it is. So, if you are staying at a Disney resort and you utilize the transportation service with Disney Cruise Line, it's $90 per person round trip. Okay. But yeah, you will get picked up in the morning. They usually leave a nice little letter inside your stateroom at the resort like the night before. It will tell you that your luggage will be picked up as early as 7 a.m. And I mean, make sure that your luggage is ready to go, because each time I've done it, they have been there right at, one time was 6:57, the other time was 7:01. So they are there early to pick up your luggage. It gets down to the port before you even get there. Okay, it doesn't travel on the same bus. But yeah, usually pickup time can be anywhere between 8:30 and 9:30 in the morning. And boom, off you go. There's a meeting area, depending on the resort that you're at. So make sure that you pay very close attention when you read the information that's in the letter that you get. It's going to tell you exactly where to meet. It gives you all the details. If you are an international traveler, make sure you have your passport. Passport is a must. If you're a U.S. resident, valid government photo ID is required, like government ID. If it's a kiddo that doesn't have ID, then make sure they have the original birth certificate. Jill, nice. Can we? No, creative resell. They actually come inside your room to come and get it. It will clearly state that in the letter as well, that you do not leave your luggage outside. They will come in and get it. And they used to have it where you would leave it outside before they would come and get it. You'd have to make sure you have your Disney tags on it and everything. Your Disney Cruise Line tags. Not anymore. They come right into your stateroom. So they'll knock on your door first, say, "Hey, anybody home?" No answer, they come in and get it. Otherwise, just make sure that you are, everything is ready to go. Okay. Gail's loving the music. Perfect. Got to make sure it's got that beachy kind of feel. So I'm one of those early bird risers that everybody hates, and I'm up between like 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. So I have no problem getting my luggage ready to go. But typically for my son and I, we have all of our stuff packed up and ready to go the night before. The clothes that you're wearing the day, have it out ready to go. Quick, toiletries, get ready to shake and bake. Toss it inside your inside your suitcase. I gotta learn how to talk there. Have it, toss the stuff in. Have the suitcases ready to go. Done deal. I'll be staying up late as well too, so we'll see how it goes. But I will definitely be up very early in the morning, and I will be going up on the deck, and I will be doing some videos. It's probably even going live as well too. So for those of you who are up nice and early, that are coming on the cruise, come join me. You can throw on some clothes, yeah. B Disney, how are you? Welcome in, Mr. Jordan. Well, that's very formal. You definitely don't have to be formal with me at all. So who has some questions about the Disney treasure? Questions, things that you want to know. And ask away. Let me see here. Scroll down here so you can see it. Which extended plug is best to get? Creative reseller, what do you mean by which extended plug? I want to make sure we can answer this question first here for you. So if you just want to clarify for me, that would be fabulous. How's one video? How's this screen? Well, sorry, not sorry, Hills. We have a 6 a.m. Got our luggage picked up at 7, and then went down. Yeah, go down for breakfast. Absolutely, but make sure you're at that check-in point. Yeah, make sure but just make sure that you're at the meetup spot at the resort in time. So because most of us are staying at Pop Century, I will be your Pop Century tour guide and make sure you're all in the right spot. I like to have more plug. So do not bring a power bar. Do not bring anything like that. You can bring your cell phone charger with you. If you're bringing a tablet, bring the charger. They have a lot of receptacles inside the room. They have a lot of USB chargers, like the actual right up with the plug. So you're covered. They also have the USB-C as well. So definitely lots of options. So make sure you're good to go. Running where Sarah Hills doesn't. Nope. Well, the priority should be watching the stream, Sarah. It's just that simple. Jordan will be pounding on your door. Yes, I will be. Because I have all your reservation numbers. So if you're not ready on time, be prepared to get that knock like the Disney police are coming to knock pound on your door. Yeah, so ask all the questions away. And again, there's going to be more updates coming soon as well too. Just like being at camp. Hey Ellie, how are you? Welcome, man. Great to see you. And creative reseller, you can also get the morning wake up calls as well too from the front desk. You can even get Mickey Mouse to call you as well too, programmed through Disney Cruise Line. You can get that programmed as well too. How far in advance do we book transportation for the resort? Great question. So what we would do, Sarah, is that we would want to make sure. Let's get that down there. Let's just do that. So we can do that for you. So you'd have to make sure it's done within 72 hours prior. So as soon as you hit that 72-hour marker up to the cruise, you're going to have to find your own way there. Right? So we can get that taken care of for you. That's no problem. We let DCL know where your pickup point will be as well as your drop-off point. Easy peasy. So we can get that taken care of for you, no problem. And again, all it is it's a $90 charge per guest round trip. So there we go. But yeah, Sarah, reach out to Dave and I, and we can get that looked after for you. Well, clearly Hills knows her priority, and that's watching the stream. So there we go. Hi. I hope you had a great weekend there, Haley. Let's see here. Michael being a? Let's see here. There's no beside clock in the stateroom. Yeah. Ring clock. If you want, you can get the front desk to give you your morning wake up call. And or if you let me know what room you're in, I'll come pounding on your door at 6 a.m. Not a problem. I got you covered. Easy. Yeah, just set your alarm on your phone. put one of those, one of those annoying alarms on, so it makes it a lot easier to make sure that you get out of bed in the morning. So. Who else has questions? Because I do have some other news as well too about my favorite resort. But if you do have any questions, make sure you drop them in the chat and I will answer them as we go. You can do a rooster call if you want, sure. I can always get one of those air cans with the horns that I can just come up to your door and just go. Ozzy Osbourne, there we go. So backpack, that's a great question. Let's just pop that on there. So, what kind of stuff do you have in your backpack? All your government issued identification, for sure. If you do have medications as well too that you need to have, make sure that you have those in your carry-on bag as well too, whether it's a backpack or whatever your carry-on is to take with you on the bus. Have all that with you. Obviously your wallets as well. You do get a QR code as part of your onboarding process, and it gets scanned in 2 locations. So it used to be back in 2022, it was actually 5 or 6 locations of where you actually had to get your QR code scanned. So I always have the QR code on my phone. That way they can scan and check in. I'll have my name as well as my son Patrick's name attached with it as the guest. They'll verify your ID. But I also print off a paper copy as well too. I like to have it just in case, because technology, you never know what might happen, right? So if you want to bring your bathing suits and whatnot. Now, typically though, you're going to get your luggage fairly quickly. I think the latest I ever had to wait to get my luggage in was like 3:30, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Otherwise, it's always been very quick. You do get your stateroom anywhere between 1:30 and 2, and say more on the 2 o'clock side of things. But if you want to bring like your phone charger with you, anything like that, yeah, all the important stuff. 8 p.m. JD. No, I always get mine earlier. It definitely won't be 8 p.m. But if you also don't want to put a special outfit inside your carry-on either, because you also don't want it to get damaged. So keep in mind, there's no fancy nights that night in regards to getting all gussied up and dressed up, unless you want to do that. It's up to you. But definitely I will emphasize, though, medications is key. So you should be packing anything you would need before the evening, because luggage. That's right. So yeah, anything that you want to make sure you have good to go, make sure it's in that carry-on bag ready to go the night before. I do get the bougie treatment. Yes, I do, Jill. I do get the fancy stuff. Yeah, just kick back, relax. Wear like a pair of shorts or flip-flops or whatever. So, yeah, just enjoy it. So, creative resale, you may have more questions, so definitely pop them all in. Yeah, just kind of, yeah, exactly. Be Disney. Just if you're going on a plane, minus if you want to again add a bathing suit if you do want to go in the pool, one of the pools. You know. Other than that, though, it should be pretty seamless and straightforward. Now, if you have any sort of medical equipment that you want to bring on, for example, I'm going to use some examples from previous cruises. If you have a CPAP machine, bring that with you. Don't put that in your suitcase. You want to make sure it doesn't get damaged. If it's any sort of medical equipment like that, bring it with you. I gotta wet my whistle. But yeah, any sort of medical stuff, make sure you bring it with you. You got that right, Jill. Right to barbecue. Yeah, so if you do have, and like what Jill just put in there, if you do have a CPAP machine, distilled water, they will put it right inside the room for you. That's not a problem. They just have to know about it. So it's easy enough. We can say, hey, ahead of time, note goes on your file for your reservation, and bada boom, bada bing, when you get in your room, there it is. Sure, Christine, come on. We'll get you in there. Pack very lightly, so you should be good to go. Hey, Rhonda, how are you? Welcome in. Yes, you can, Kathleen. Yeah, so we'll just make sure. I have your reservation information, so I'll get that taken care of for you, no problem. And easy peasy. And then even for the CPAP machine, I will get that taken care of for you as well, too. I'll get a note put on your file. That is not a problem at all. Yeah, it's no problem. But again, I'll get that taken care of for you, not a problem. Easy peasy. Any other questions about the treasure? Because there is one thing another thing I do want to talk about, and that is Disney's Pop Century Resort. Ross and found I need to get passports. Well, you better get on that there. Get her done. Easy peasy. Oh, Kathleen, I got you covered. Don't you worry. So Disney's Pop Century Resort. Sarah, what time is that? 5K in the morning. Disney's Pop Century Resort. My favorite resorts. I am biased. It's my favorite resort. That's where I will stay. 5 a.m. be there for 4. Oh, that's easy. I'll just stay awake. The Everything Pop is going under a overhaul starting at the end of this month. It's going to take about 2 months. So about the end of September 29th is the day that I've been advised by my fellow fancy Disney cast members that it should be reopening on the 29th of September. So end of this month until September 29th. And it's back up and running, but some overhaul coming. So if you are going to be staying at Disney's Pop Century during that time frame, you have to mobile order your food. Okay? Again, you'll have to mobile order your food to ensure you get it, because the Everything Pop will be closed. So just want to put that out there now. But I can't wait to see what changes they make. As long as they keep paddles open, we're good to know. Creative, did you get a guaranteed stateroom? Can't remember what Dave booked for you, if it was a guaranteed stateroom. Actually, I know Dave's listening. So Dave, if you want to pop in, because I know you'll be able to answer that question. But if it was a room that we had that you booked and it was not a guaranteed, then we already know your stateroom number. If it's a guaranteed stateroom, then you can find out the day of. But we're typically within 24 hours. So that's when definitely having the Disney Cruise Line Navigator app on your phone is very key. If you don't have that yet, we'll make sure that we get that set up for you. Dave and I can do a StreamYard chat with you, and we can get all that set up. That's no problem. But if you do have an iPhone, you can go into the Apple Store and you can just type in Disney Navigator app or Disney Cruise Line Navigator app, and boom. And then if you have an Android device, go into the was it called the Google Store? I don't know. But yeah, then you can download the Disney Cruise Line Navigator app there as well. So, but yeah, so even with what Jill said there, so final payment for the cruise for the meetup is on October the 25th, 26th. You do your online check-in 30 days prior to the cruise. So we can help out with that as well too. I do have some skills there, Rhonda. Where's the most romantic place on the ship? On the Disney Treasure? I mean, you just never know. You never know. So not the online check-in. The online check-in is done 30 days out. But if you've paid in full and you want to start booking excursions or that sort of thing, that's when you get to do that, is however many days out it could be. So it could be, if you're a first-time cruiser, unfortunately, it's like you're going to be the last one to be able to book anything. Silver. So it all goes up based on what your category is. I can book my stuff actually on the final payment date, so if not earlier. So it just depends on what your cruise status is, whether you're a newbie, whether you're silver, whether you're gold, whether you're platinum, or whether you're bougie pearl. So Kathleen, you have yours. I have mine as well too, because I actually selected mine as well too. So I'm on the wish list coming November, and I had the exact same stateroom on the Disney Treasure. Got to make sure I got those bougie balconies. It's going to be party time. So the actual check-in dates for the cruise and when you can book your excursions are two different dates. Okay, so your online check-in is when you're uploading your documents and you get your, you can book, what do you call it? When you get, and that's when you get like your boarding time, what boarding group you're in. So whether you're 1 through 42 or 44. I think the Disney, because a larger ship, it's going to have anywhere between 42 and 44. So, but yeah, once you're paid in full, so make sure you check your cruise status, right? So I can actually start booking my excursions even when it comes up to my cruise in November, I can book at the end of the month. So. Ross and Found, I would love to do the Wish for Mark. It's a great restaurant, Ross and Found. So that is true as well too, Jill. So if you are using the Disney Cruise Line transportation service, you do get to board earlier than those who are driving in themselves or using other methods of transportation. But if you do use the Disney Cruise Line transportation service, whether you're getting picked up from a Disney resort, whether you're getting picked up from the MCO airport. So I know a lot of people will always come in the day before, stay at the Hyatt's at Orlando International Airport. The Disney Cruise Line buses also do pick you up from the airport. But yes, if you are staying using their service, you will get there earlier. Kathleen, yes, it does. So you definitely would want to book that so that when you're able to when your payment is done in full, when the window is open for you to start booking your excursions and that sort of thing, boom, you're going to want to jump in there and book that stuff as well too. So again, it's all based on priority. If they run out on a select night, you can always put yourself on the wait list. When you put yourself on the wait list, you do that on board. Okay. Kathleen, I heard as well too that you're paying for mine as well too. I'm just kidding. Jill, I'm very pleased with the Disney transportation as to the efficiency of arrival time for port. Yeah, it's fantastic, Jill. And I'm going to tell you this. I will be live streaming the shenanigans that we will be causing from when we leave, when we're at Pop Century, when we get on board the bus, and then when we're get down to the terminal. I think there's probably going to be at least 15 to 20 of us that are staying at Pop Century, I think is what the number is. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Who else has questions? Oh, Gator. When will my butler confirm my pillow selection? Oh, boy. What kind of pillow do you want, Gator? That is the question. Pandemic drone stillos. So some of the new merch has been shown already, especially for the Haunted Mansion bar. So there has been some merch that has been released. Not a lot as of yet. That will come as we get closer and closer. But it's going to be fantastic when you do get to see the stuff. So, but again, if you're a cast, so we're based on your castaway status, like your castaway club status, they will have different gifts that are inside your stateroom when you get on board. But remember, it's one per guest. Pardon me. Sorry. It's one per stateroom. So if you have 4 people are going to be in that stateroom, guess what? You're only going to get one. But definitely, Haunted Mansion Bar is going to be a lot of fun. So, Jill, so we will be happy. That's probably true. Yes, shenanigans. I hope that doesn't lead to a James. I can't answer that question honestly. Can't answer that honestly. If we're fortunate enough to get the same bus driver that had the last time, then you just never know. Have a DCL towel animal photo clutch. Nice. No, you're not going to get a wands. Hill, sorry. The wands were just for the wish because of the fairy godmother. So no wand for you on the treasure. Bye-bye now. Kelly, that's not very nice to James. Oh boy. So, as I just saw one of my things popped up there about partner channels. So, Florida Park Explorers partner channel. Check them out if you haven't already. If you haven't, I don't know what's wrong. But for those of us that are even staying at Pop Century or whichever resort that you picked, even before that, they can get you those theme park treats. If you do want... So here's the thing too. When we're going on board, you are allowed, each person, if you want to bring on bottles of alcohol. So say, for example, whether it's wine, rum, whiskey, vodka, each person can bring on 2 bottles totaling 750 mils. You want to bring on beer? 6 cans each, so per person, right? So if there's something that you may want, Dave and Jen can put that stuff together. Done deal. I know you're used to harassing James. I'm just trying to defend him, so I'm just trying to stay on his side. So, um, yeah. So Jill, I'll be definitely be studying a lot up on it as well too. So far with where things are positioned and whatnot based on deck plans, I know where a lot of stuff is, so definitely make it a lot easier. Yeah, Haley on the Disney Wish, we were able to get wands. So a little bit of extra magic. Hill's not watching any videos, wanted to be surprised. Michael, there will be a party at Pop, that's for sure. It will be a big time party there. I think we're gonna rock out pedals. To enjoy some. I think Long Island iced teas is what we're going to indulge ourselves in that night. Yeah, what Gator said, bring your own hair flower ones. Tygos. Do they count Mike's Hard Lemonade as beer? That's a great question. I've never taken on anything. I've usually suckered it up and I've bought everything on board. But again, it cannot. So when it comes to the beer itself, I know the preference is cans and not bottles. And here's the kicker: you got to carry it on with you. Oh, you gotta have fun, Jill. Come on, now. You can have one at least. James, thanks. You got that right, James. We'll stick together. Haley doesn't know what she's getting herself into, so. Oh, Haley, she has a wand already. She has one from the Wish, so she's covered. So, but there's a little bit of Disney. If you bring wine, do they have corkscrews, or can you? I think you have to ask them to uncork it. I never brought any booze on board before, so I just deal with boom. And yeah. So I just go with the flow, and I just buy the adult beverages on board, but I'm pretty sure they will be. Yeah, I mean, they'll definitely come around and do the corking up in the phone for you. So, but I will take that as a takeaway, and I will find out for you. It's not a problem. Virgin frozen pina coladas when it hot. Sunken Treasures, Gator. Thanks, Steve, for popping that in there. Yeah, another partner channel as well too. The Samuel B12 Experience. I know he was doing some baseball, and he's doing some Toronto, some CFL with the Argonauts. Doing a couple different things. I'm pretty sure he might be covering the Olympics. I don't know yet, but we'll find out. So, yeah, water bottle. Yeah, you definitely want to stay hydrated. That's for sure. So on deck 11 is where you're going to find the water, a soda of some sort, or whatnot. So definitely when we're on the Lido deck at 11, there will be some adult beverages that will be consumed. So it's going to be delicious. Jill, Kathleen, I will be purging it up. Oh dear Lord. Oh boy. Anybody have any other questions? I'm gonna leave it around. Toss some questions in there. Hey Dave, I know you're listening, unless you're eating or you fell asleep. Do you want to talk about what we're doing for the treasure? Or whether Jen's listening, if you want to poke the bear shark. Oh dear Lord. Oh, and for the sail away party, make sure that you join me on deck 12. That is true, Justin. He doesn't sleep at all. Oh, I'm gonna send him a message. But please stand by. I'm going to wake him up. See if he. All right, just sent him a message, so we'll see if we can wake him up. Like, wake up, Dave! Wake up! There we go. So. I'm gonna be in trouble probably all the time. Also on deck 11, all the soft drinks you want. That's right. That's why you have to make sure you bring your adult bottles. Dave, I didn't say you could eat dinner. Sorry. Yes, the mighty Jumbotron. Hey, anytime, Erica. That's what I'm here for. Yeah, hell's good luck with that. The shenanigans that we're going to be causing? I don't think so. Sarah, you definitely want to book them in advance because they do, because they can fill up. So when you get to go and book your excursions and whatnot, you can book that fancy stuff at that point in time. So we will get that taken. We can help you out. We can guide you through that. It's no problem. Excursions. So Dave is currently eating right now, but he'll be in shortly once he's done. And I will be putting him on the spot to answer some questions. So as you can see behind my big head there, this is the Disney Cruise Line terminal in Port Canaveral. This is how fancy it looks on the outside. The inside is stunning. It's beautiful. So there is security that you have to go through after you do your initial check-in with one of the crew members. I will not say what happens as you go through security. You will have to find out on your own. Jill, yeah, but I have my workaround, so. Yeah, so there is security that is there as well too. So, yeah, all I can say is that it's like an airport, ish. I will say that. Creative Resale, they do pedicures, all right. They do pedicures, they'll do facials, they'll make sure you're all blinged out like $1 million. Yeah, Jill, my son did the one time because he had a Bluetooth speaker inside of his backpack. So, yeah, his bag got searched. I know a few people. Like we're on the Disney Wish, when we're walking up and down the cruise ship and whatnot. I think Dave was just going bonkers because of how many people that I knew. So it was funny. Yeah, Dave just shook his head. So, but again, hey, I got us on the Jumbotron. I knew the cruise director, so even when we got into the terminal, one of the cast members, Brian, he just yelled at me. He's like, "Jordan, Patrick, my two favorite Canadians, you're coming to my line." It was fantastic. Yeah, they will check all that stuff just to make sure. So, funny you say that. So if your luggage does get inspected by a dog, they will put a sticker on your suitcase that will identify the dog that actually did the inspection on your suitcase. It does happen. Yeah, I think Gator finally set himself on as being Gator, and he's not going through another identity crisis. I think maybe. Yeah, they'll check all that stuff just to make sure, right? So. Yeah, probably not the best of ideas. Creative reseller bring dog treats. Don't want anything happening. Don't want anything happening to you. So again, if you want to bring food on, you can, but it has to be sealed. So if you want to bring like chips or like gummies or that sort of stuff, chocolate, make sure it is sealed. Because even if when we do take the Disney transportation, or even if you come in on your own, if you do have an open container of like water, for example, or a Pepsi or a Coke or whatever, you will either A, have to drink it before you go into the terminal, or you're going to have to dump it out. There is a point where you cannot take beverages past a certain point if their containers are open. So keep that in mind. Don't want anyone to get in trouble. Bring brookies. You never know. There always could be a way. I'm not promoting anything. Vodka. You can have vodka too. You got that right, James. Exactly what Jill said. Yeah, I think Hills always gets checked out by security, so. Do you think they'll even smell it if it's like super vacuum sealed and like covered with another package with coffee around? No, coffee's not a good idea. Yeah, I'm not going to promote any possible ideas. I don't want to get in trouble either. So, I wonder if Dave's having brisket tonight for dinner. I didn't get any from Character Warehouse earlier today. A little disappointed. But I'm creative reseller, and obviously Kathleen and Jill, Michael. Creative reseller, ask any questions you have. We fill our water bottles at the hotel and drink on the way down. We have to tell them. Yes, you do. You do a creative reseller, but again, they will have the different soda stations on deck 11, and you can fill it up no problem for free. So it's all good. We had ribs for the 4th. Brisket was a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, I didn't get any from Michael. Joe delivered, so I'm kind of disappointed. I could go for some brisket. Yeah, Mickey's barbecue for sure. I have to emphasize Mickey's barbecue. Everyone has to try it. Cow Gator. That is fantastic. Fantastic. I found. Okay. I don't know. That's cool. I don't know if I want to come down though, Jill, when it's 120-degree weather outside. And so we have a Mickey barbecue, but I don't think they're talking. Definitely not the same one, Erica. Sorry. Be Disney. I have had them. It's been a long, long time. Well, I kind of figured you'd eat inside when it's hot out, but. So, those of us that are going to be on the Treasure next February, we will all be eating together. So that'll be a bonus right there. So I've been tempted to be a bit of a pain in the backside and give them a seating plan arrangement. I'm not that mean, so I won't do that. That's a great question, Jill. I don't know have that answer right now in regards to how many tables. Depends on where they decide to stick us. Right, so if they stick us, they may put us at the long tables or put a couple tables together. So, but we will find out. Even location, we'll find out when we're on board. Kathleen, early dining is what I've set up, so I can get Dave to check all the stuff as well too in his agency engine, so that's no problem. They have tour groups that go to Death Valley when it's that's fantastic, Michael. That's excellent, Rhonda. Oh boy. That's hilarious. Happy Disney, the chocolate bar is imagined by a locking. Oh, cool. Definitely have to give it a go. Oh, you're welcome, Kathleen. Probably not a good idea, Gator. So, creative reseller, I know it's your first Disney cruise. Same thing with Running Warrior Sarah. What questions do you have? And ask away. Ask away. So I know that if you are staying at Pop Century, I will be your tour guide. Or going from Pop down to the cruise terminal. And we'll make it nice and easy for you. And creative, Dave and I will be setting up some other like a Zoom calls that way we can do a Zoom meeting about it too. So I can't think of anything right now, lots of stuff, but we'll go over a lot more as well too. So Gator, these Canadians have their own. We do have our own language, Kelly. That's right. Not going to deny that at all. That's completely up to you, Sarah. They're not expected, but always appreciated. No, I will make it very easy for everybody. That way, at least they know. So. I know that most of us are all on deck 10 towards the aft as well, so definitely a lot of shenanigans will be taking place back there, for sure. Sammy told me what a Canadian Smartie was. I'm learning. Oh, dear Lord, Gator. Sarah, shenanigans is not even the tip of the iceberg on that one. Just saying. Oh, dear Lord, Jill. Oh, dear Lord. Oh boy. Yeah, I know definitely. So here's the thing is after we're done doing the sail away, it's essentially going down to get all, if you want to get changed over, because our dinner's at 5:45. But I even know before the mustard drill, we'll definitely be doing some causing shenanigans on the bougie balcony, that's for sure. Have to do that. And the funny thing is, Gator, I can so see now Dave putting something together related to that. Michael, they will have normal buttons in the elevators. Yes, they have made that change, so that will happen. So definitely no problem there. And you won't have to worry about riding an elevator with me and I actually hit all the buttons. Sorry, not sorry. So, and you can bootleg can. Gotta read there what I want to make a Jordan. I want to make. Oh dear, Rhonda, that could be scary. I knew what you were saying. Oh boy. That would be hilarious. I'm really like Kenny Where's Does everyone decorate their cabin door? Not everybody does, Sarah, but a lot of people do. So they are magnetic. So if you want, you can ring magnets. You can toss them on the door. That's not a problem. Yeah, so you can do that if you like. No problem at all. But it's got to be magnetic though, so it's easy to come off. So nothing that would use tape. Yeah, you started that all right. You started that shenanigans all right there, Jill. So yeah, rotational dining is simple. So because we're on the cruise for 7 nights, Saturday night you'll be at one restaurant. So we'll say, let's just say Marvel's. And then let's say the Sunday night we could be at 1923. And then the Monday night, it's Coco party time. And then, yeah, you just keep rotating. So whatever you start with on the Saturday, you'd be there on the, just go bang, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So, but again, we all travel together for the dinner. If you want to book yourself like a Palo dinner or something special, by all means, you can do that. You're not obligated to sit with us. But if you do want to book one of those and not join us, then you will have to get approval first from me. I'm just kidding. Yeah, we always have the same server and assistant server, so they come with you as well too. So it makes it easy. They get to know you just to make things a lot easier. That way, there's no worries, no issues that way there. And Creative, we'll have some more magnets probably, I think, to give you as well. So your restaurant for the first night is your restaurant for the last night too, if my math is working. Yes, it is, Joe. Yes, it is. Your math is correct. Rhonda, I am sad. You sure someone doesn't need me to... You want to know the funny thing is, Rhonda, I actually think the cruise might be sold out because I know when I was looking at rooms, I think a couple of weeks ago, there wasn't much left. And the prices also went up. So... what Gator just said. I agree on I'm looking for me. I made a bunch of magnet ducks. Fantastic. That is pretty epic there, Creative. I love that. Excellent, excellent. Dave will be in just a few minutes. After the Disney Cruise info, watch the Calgary Stampede. There's no military discounts during that cruise, Creative. It's only on select cruises. It's not on all of them, unfortunately. They do identify which cruises are eligible for it, and unfortunately, the Treasure is not one of them for our sailing. 1, 2. Yeah, exactly. You'll be there, Kathleen. There's no ifs, ands, or buts around it. Definitely stay on that positive side. Yeah, so all the shops as well too. You'll find on decks 3, deck 5. Mickey's Mainsail. I'll be going there. Got to get the keel coin for the treasure. I believe there's some on deck 4 as well too. And I'm drawing a blank on the name right now, but the sweet ice cream shop that they have on deck 11, just before you go out onto the Lido deck. That come to me, but that you have to pay for. So there are things you do have to pay for while you're on board. Okay, if you go to Marceline Market and you're getting some of the food that's there, you don't have to pay for it. If you want some of the fancy coffees, you have to pay for. If you want to watch one of the live shows that's in the Walt Disney Theater, you have to pay for it. So. Yeah, if you want things like popcorn, that sort of stuff, yeah, you're going to have to pay for that sort of stuff. So, Justin Frank, I think Kathleen, Dave, Jordan. Oh yeah, she's going to be going on the cruise no matter what. There, Justin, 100%, 100%. Jen, are you super excited? Or are you like absolutely super stoked about it? Yeah, they're gonna have a lot of great shows there, Kathleen. So the one benefit that we have with our earlier dining time is that we can see the shows. But even when we do Pirates Night, we can go see Pirates Night a lot quicker. Whereas if you're on the later dining, it can be a little bit more difficult. So yeah, Jen's birthday is gonna be epic. The stamp paper. 70? No way. I have no doubt in my mind, Jen. Now, here's my question. Do you have a list going right now of what you're doing on each night? That's my question. Jill's the same age as Disneyland. You'll need to do an outfit changes throughout the day. There could be a lot of outfit changes going on, Sarah, that's for sure. I'm just excited. I'll be in my shorts, my flip flops, a t shirt. I'll be in heaven. I will be in heaven. Rhonda, I'm the same age as WDW. Yeah. So while I'm waiting for, I know Dave's gonna be popping in a moment. Yeah, if you're watching on a replay, if you have any questions at all, you know, drop them in the comments after the stream is done. And that way I can get them answered for you. That's not a problem. But yeah, make sure you share out the stream, subscribe if you haven't, because there's gonna be a lot more Disney announcements, especially Disney Cruise Line announcements coming up. So definitely looking forward to that. And I would definitely be sharing all those with you, especially when the treasure does its sail out of the shipyard next month. Uh-oh. Hi, Dave.
Oh my God, I'm on camera. What do I do?
Use a lifeline and phone a friend.
Hi, everybody.
How was dinner? All right, I'm glad we had that talk.
My wife's watching. It was fantastic.
Yeah. So we're
talking
talking
on account of rain right now because we have a thunderstorm going on.
Just a thunderstorm? It's not a hurricane?
It's a thunderstorm.
It's
We're Floridians. Hurricanes are nothing. That doesn't mean anything. That's a Tuesday.
It's Tuesday. So should I dare ask what Wednesday is?
Tornadoes.
Okay. Oh, we get those a lot up here.
Yeah, it's no big deal. It's weather.
Yeah, it happens.
But it's stopping me from being able to move. So
yeah.
You know what's really funny is like this is my microphone and it's blocking my shoulder. It makes it look like I have no shoulder.
That's because Bruce went.
Here, we'll do it like this, and I'll talk out the side. How are you?
Now we're talking about some of the shenanigans that are going to be taking place on the treasure when we go.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Of course, you're going to say that.
I have no idea. I'm innocent. I have nothing to do with anything. I am simply along for the ride. So I know nothing.
You know a lot. You're just causing shenanigans. It's that simple. Yeah.
Anyway, so what have you guys been talking about?
I'll give you 10 guesses, and the first 9 don't count.
The Destiny, the Wish, Icon, and things that are not Disney Treasure Cruises.
You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
Hey, you laugh, but I could do this.
Hey, now.
You're in StreamYard. I can make magic.
This is true. You got the magic touch. Jennifer Holmes, how are you? Welcome in.
I feel like very short compared to you.
Sorry. You gotta pump up your chair.
Just lower my camera.
Well, there's that too.
Anyway. So shenanigans on the boat.
And on the bougie balcony.
All I can say is my wife keeps talking about the alcohol, so I'm gonna put an EPIRB on her just in case something happens. I may even get like a Donald Duck inflatable, so if she hits the water, just it opens.
Jesus,
I love you, Jen. It's for your own protection. But no, I know that we're going to be doing the one day where we do the rum tasting and there's a martini tasting,
tequila tasting.
I don't know. Nope. Not in my 20s and 30s anymore. He just said tequila, and I'm like, nope.
Fantastic.
We're talking like Kahlua in my coffee. All right, like chocolate liqueur. Like we've pushed past the phases of, hey, let's do power shots. I'm not saying on her 50th I won't, but I'm just saying in general.
Fantastic.
So, yeah, but air tags work too. That's a good point. Yeah, I'm not in the when Jen and I first started dating. There was a lot of tequila.
Nothing wrong with that.
I don't remember back then.
Oh boy.
But now, like for instance, what I'm bringing onto the boat will be um, more cordial type. Uh-oh. Boom. Anyway, it's
It
not
wasn't me.
fireworks either.
No.
So no, I'm gonna bring it. Like I'm bringing like the biggest bottle of amaretto I can bring on the boat, so I can make amaretto and ginger ales and just sit there and kick back, relax, and enjoy.
Yeah. Well, there is that one rum that I sent you a picture of. I definitely have to get you and Jen to pick that up for me because we can't get it here in Canada.
On day 2, when you're holding the bottle and you go, "What's the rum always gone?"
That's why I'm asking for 2 bottles.
What deck is the brig on? I think it's deck 10 aft.
Hey now.
Just saying, that's where we're all booked. So,
and there are so many things I can say right now, but I know Jordan wants to keep it family friendly.
hey, look, he brought it up. I didn't do anything.
I didn't do nothing.
I'm just simply saying, I don't plan on going crazy because somebody has to be sort of on the level per cabin.
Maybe Patrick?
I was thinking probably Patrick for you, but I figure out of the 3 of us, it can't be Bella. So
No.
Although Bella's one of the oldest souls on the boat, so she's the person who'll keep us all in line.
Yeah, she probably set the tone pretty darn quick.
She'll set the tone. Don't kid yourself. Love you, Bells. Yeah, no one has to drive home. That's okay. Look, I don't plan on getting sick at sea, also known as seasick. So I'm not going to start it off with, "Hey, everybody, look at me walking down the bridge." Boom. So,
what do you think to that one? I don't think we've made it that far yet. Really.
I plan on walking off the boat. Like the rest of you.
Please stand by. That's right.
So, see, Sarah gets it. So, like, Sarah and Jen will have fun, and Joe and I'll be like, "Hey, okay, it's okay." But like I said, I'm not saying that I'm like. First of all, I by far, as you know, I'm a stick in the mud. I'm not even close.
No.
And for what we have planned, it ought to be interesting. We'll just say that.
And we will be live streaming as well too.
Live streaming is going to be very interesting.
Yeah.
This is going to be kind of hilarious. There's also going to be a lot of videos that are going to come out because some of it. There's one particular night where we're probably going to live stream it and then release videos after the fact because there will be several different perspectives. Transpires.
I will, and I have the new GoPro Hero 12 Creator Edition too for that.
This is not good. I'm just going to tell you right now. It'll be a lot of fun. We'll have a lot of laughs. But other than that, hey, look, all I can tell you is I'm looking forward to all the rides on the boat. I'm looking forward to all the shows on. Wait. Rides, shows. Guess I'm looking forward to the drinking, huh? So, yeah. Well, I believe that job fall. So basically what you're saying is I'm going to get a phone call from Hills. "Hey, can you give me a hand here?" And I'm going to be like, "No. We're going to have luggage cart races."
Yes. Michelle Elizabeth, welcome in. Yeah, you should be sorry. I don't know. I hope you're safe. Hope you're safe, Michelle.
I'm just going to say at the end of the day, we'll have some fun with it. The only thing I can say is almost everybody has luggage nowadays that rolls. So all you got to do is just get on it and push.
We be rolling.
Hopefully we're in seas like this, so that this way we roll up and down them.
Oh, that would be
Everyone
fun.
right now is going, no. Not in February. It'll be okay.
Yeah.
So,
Wonder if jet skis will be back at Cast.
but
Don't know. It's a great question.
what's Castaway? The island are going to skip and tell us that the weather's bad? Probably. Oh wait, no, that's Lookout Point.
Oh,
Anybody want to take the over under on how many times they skipped that island?
I've missed it twice.
No, I'm talking about Lookout for the 7-mile bridge.
Hey, it's just a little bit of a hike.
It's not that. It's, you know what they're going to say. If the wind comes in the wrong way, they're going to say for guest safety.
That's right. They will.
I know. So, oh, we can't take the chance. Whatever. I'll be on Icon. Call me.
Yeah, Michelle, you will have to watch the replay.
Followed by Utopia.
What's that?
It's a really cool boat you should go on because it's for my 50th birthday in September.
Oh, you're turning 50. I thought you were only turning 25.
No, I'm like a fine wine. I get better with age. I'm happy I'm turning 50 next year. This September I turn 49, but next year we're going to be on Utopia for 4 days, and attendance is required.
Oh,
Just saying.
okay.
You get to see the other side because right now you have nothing compared to. Right now you're living in a utopia where you think, oh wait, Utopia is another Royal Caribbean boat. You're living in a fantasy world where that Disney's the only boat that exists. And when you go, well, you're afraid to cross the line because once you go there, you're going to be on my team. And you're going to be like, crap.
I'll always be on Team JDA. And your head's
I'm not saying you're going to get off Team JDA. I'm just going to say that when you go on one of these real boats and you go, wow. Then when we get you to go on Icon, you're going to freak.
I don't freak. I bust a move.
You're going to freak. We're all looking forward to it. No, but we're looking forward to all the stuff that we're doing. I mean, Disney Treasure's going to be fun. We're going to have the Destiny coming out. Now, so let's ask this question. So what happens if DCL is going A on an itinerary we don't want, or it goes out of the wrong port? What are we doing for 2026?
Guess we'll cross the bridge when we find out.
I just figured I'd ask you. You were like, hey, come on the show. So I'm like, all right, well, I got nothing, so I'm gonna just start throwing curveballs.
We'll definitely have a better answer come next month. And
because
then I can answer that question for you.
We are doing Western Caribbean this year. I'd really think that next year it needs to probably be Eastern.
Yeah, I still have a feeling that the Destiny will take over for the Wish.
Got 2 beautiful brand new ports that are going to be in Florida, so I don't know.
I think they'll shift the Wish over to what do you call it? Port Everglades. James, thanks for coming in, buddy.
So where does Magic go? Does Magic go to Galveston?
Well, they still could run both ships out of.
They can, but they got to do something with Galveston. I mean, because what's in there now? Is it Dream or Wonder? It's Dream. Fantasy?
But what you could no Fantasy's out of Port Canaveral right now.
So what's going out of Galveston?
Not the Wonder. Wonder right now.
I stumped them.
I don't usually pay attention to Galveston, Texas.
But that's my point, though, is like there's got to be a newer boat that goes over there. They're not. Now, I'm not saying basic because I read the same thing that you did, that, they want to make sure that your best experience is your 3 and 4 days so that you come back.
Yeah.
But, I don't know.
But he also the Disney Magic will also make its venture and go down to what do you call it? Southampton.
Well, the only thing that I can say is that, I'm kind of hoping maybe if Destiny, let's say, for instance, Destiny doesn't do anything that we're interested in. Let's ask the chat, because most of you guys are going with us on the Treasure. Are we going to do a 4-day or does it have to be 7? Let's start there. Are we going to do, if we do a 4-day, are we going to do a land and sea meetup? So are we going to do a couple days in the park and then do something on the boring boat? I mean, on the new boat. Or do we want to go fantasy 7-day Eastern Caribbean? Because at least there's miniature golf on that boat.
Yeah, but the fantasy won't be coming back to do the East and West.
What's going in for dry dock? It's Dream going in?
Dream's going in for dry dock. Yeah, dry dock.
Now, where's that going to, do you think they'll bring that back to South Florida?
That's a great question. Yeah, that's a great question. Don't know.
Am I renewing your vows, Kathleen? I can. That goes for anybody who goes on the boat. I can renew anybody's vows.
4-day at Port Canaveral with Dave and the park's possible land meetup is doable, as well as the 7-day.
All right. So at least we're open to either or. That works. Because we're going to find out what D23, what Destiny's doing.
That's right.
And you're saying that it'll open shortly thereafter.
Usually it's within about, I remember from last year, it was about maybe a week and a half to 2 weeks after D23 last year. When
see, I'm with Gator. St. Thomas. If we're going Eastern, I want to go to St. Thomas.
Yeah. When I did the Eastern Caribbean on the fantasy, I wasn't a fan of Tortola. It's beautiful for sure. I got off the ship to wander around.
Yeah, but you know what? I think that for most people who are new to cruising, those islands out there, they're freaking gorgeous.
Oh, they are, 100%.
The only thing we're hoping for is a light hurricane season this year. And I'll be happy to, Hills. It's those islands out there are beautiful. I mean, you have, depending upon what they pick, the only island I'd like to skip is the Dominican. With everything that's going on, I really don't want to go there. I mean, if it does, it does. But I would love to do and I know you said Tortola is not the best, but Tortola is beautiful. So,
yeah, I won't deny that. It is gorgeous.
We could do a St. Thomas, Tortola, Puerto Rico would be beautiful. It would just be gorgeous. But anyway, whatever we wind up doing, I just figured I'd ask the question because you and I both feel like Destiny is going to be the 3-4 day. And, with the Black Pearl being as it is, and for those of you who don't know what the Black Pearl is, it's what the crew call the Wish because it breaks down every day. Not my words. I'm just going to tell you right now, and there's plenty of people who will jump in and tell you that's a fact. As a matter of fact, while I was on the Wish last time, I told Jordan that that's what they told us.
Yeah.
So I have a feeling that you're going to see the Wish go maybe into dry dock earlier than later. They're going to finally fix what's wrong with the boat. And I don't know. I still think the Destiny is going to take over the 3 to 4 day route. And I think Treasure, depending upon how its sea trials go and if they know everything's good. And for those of you who've seen the making of the Wish, you would understand why it is the way that it is. I mean, they were duct taping panels up as they were pulling into port.
Hello, Simpsons.
Hello, the Simpsons.
But even...
I promise not to sink the boat. I promise not to sink the boat. I promise not to sink the... Sorry.
But even with the Disney Wish, they even pushed back its release date 3 times.
I wonder why.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. I was on the boat. I remember why. I sat in port for 2 days, and they didn't give us any news and then screwed us. Anyway...
You're making a lot of noise. You know that, eh?
I have issues.
I have no comment.
It was funny because Jen goes, he really wants you to go on the show even though you have nothing nice to say? I'm like, I was as surprised as you were. I was like, anyway, I'm just kidding. We're going to look. It doesn't matter whether you put us on the Treasure, the Wish, or any other inferior Disney boat. We're still going to have fun.
I wish I had that hashtag. Sorry, the I redeem punch.
Let me go ahead and tell you right now. Your biggest problem, and you don't know this yet.
I do have problems, yes.
I know you do, but you don't know this one. That an inexperienced cruiser, i.e. Heidi and Kevin, are going on Icon with us, and so are Jill and Michael. So when they go on that boat and they go on the Treasure, it's going to be a bitch fest. We're just going to be sitting there like, but they had this, and they had this, and there was 27 places to eat, and there were 14 pools, and there were 98. Just telling you.
There are 10 pools on the Treasure.
So, Rhonda, look, I'm going to tell you right now, you go for the experience with the group of people. I am not. I got sandbagged to go on this. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I was not going back. Now, understand something. I'm completely a different person from almost every other person. Why? Because, Jordan, what is there to do on a Disney cruise? Let's be perfectly honest. What do you do on a Disney cruise? You meet
characters. Absolutely.
You meet characters, okay?
Yeah.
So I'm going to be fair about it, okay? Because everybody knows I'm a little jaded, but I'm going to be fair for a minute. You meet characters, you do the princess gathering, you can go on the one water slide that they have, you can hang out at the pool, you'll see characters out and about. Now, the sail away party is epic. Hands down. It's an epic party. When you're leaving, it's fantastic. The food is to die for. I've got no problems with the experience on the boat. The boat is a very luxurious version. That's why I said I'm talking to Rhonda right now.
I know, but then I had to put this one up too.
So, the thing is, for people who don't live where the castle is that way, like 15 feet, I can go see them any day I want. So it's not fair. And I realize that one, and I say it up front, it's not fair because I can see the characters anytime that I want to. So for me, there's not that anticipation like, oh, I'm going on a Disney cruise. I can't wait to see Mickey. For everyone else, I understand that's part of it. You guys are going to land, you're going to go to the hotel, you're going to have Disney magic, you're going to get on the bus, you're all going to be together. There's an experience. You're going to get on the boat, and there they are. And it's going to be a blast. Don't get me wrong. It's a lot of fun when this is your Disney experience for the year. But I have to go under a monorail to go to Publix. So for me, it's not that it's lost on me, but I'm looking for more. And I feel like Disney as Imagineers could have done more on the boats. And Jordan and I have talked about it, I feel like that they could remove the movie theater or a theater or something and put in things for kids like black light laser tag, game rooms, because there's no game room on a boat. Go figure that. I don't understand why. I would love to see on that top deck or add another deck and give us a go-kart track. Do things that are going to entice more family things so that this way, if you're going to say that you're the family experience, give it to us. And then the other side of it is there needs to be more Disney at Castaway. I have said all along, you're known for your castles and your things like this. Well, why isn't a sand castle made on Castaway? It should be a 150-foot sand castle. And at Lookout, there's no Disney. I mean, that's one of the first complaints is, it's more of the Bohemian culture and this and that. Well, if I want Bohemian culture, I'll go to the Bahamas. And I can spend $2,000, not $7,000. I'm just saying. So there's plus sides to everything. But the biggest thing about it, Rhonda, is if you're going by yourself or with the kids or whatever, and it's your only Disney experience, it's a lot of fun. An escape room would be fantastic. Escape from the castle, escape from the parks, escape from anything would be epic. They could also put escape rooms on the island. They could do a lot of things. They could do bingo together because I want to spend $7,000 to sit inside and play bingo. So,
massive.
What?
They do have big payouts at bingo on Disney.
I don't go on a Disney boat to
I
play
know. I'm just
bingo. Like, no. Do you know why they play bingo? Because there's nothing else to do.
But if they had like Goofy calling it or something like that, that would be
cares?
epic.
Mini golf. Give me things to do with my kids. So, hey, Hills, you're more than welcome to do what you want to do. I'm just telling you, you guys are sheltered considering you flip-flopped. I know you're a traitor. I got the text messages. So you were all, hey, let's get Jordan to go in a royal. And then all of a sudden it was like, no.
There's definitely going to be shopping carry 100%.
So, but I mean, like mini golf would be great. Some laser tag. They can't put in the same ice show. I was just on a boat that's from 2006 and they have ice. Who doesn't want to see Disney on ice at sea? That would be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Give me more. Give me things that I can't see every day. I think that would be fantastic. I think that when they do the movie nights, under the stars, when they have the things on the screens, the characters should be floating around. It's cool enough for them to be out on deck in costume. Mm-hmm. And they should be out there doing their thing. Like, it's not, I don't think it's out of the question. And up on that one deck, they should be coming out every 30 minutes.
Yeah.
They should be coming out and doing a little, a 5-minute, get it started. Just can't wait. Just saying. So, but give me things where, there's more to it than what there is. And that's my only complaint. You're paying for a Disney adventure, and how about a scavenger hunt? How about group activities? How about things for families? I mean, even inside Magic Kingdom, you can do the Pirate's Adventure and go and do a scavenger hunt. And you simply go and you scan things and it sets off stuff and you win prizes. They can't do that on the boat. You took away the ducks. So
yeah. Now you can do I know on the older ships they do have that detective game that you can do on board, which is pretty cool because you have to go all around the ship.
Yeah, but my navigator doesn't work.
But
2 years.
But for the older ships, you don't need the navigator to play that game.
I've never been on them. I was on Magic and it still didn't work.
Well, you still don't need that for that, but you need to call and get that fixed. Just saying.
I already spent 14 hours. I should send them a bill for like $2,000 for my time.
No, we actually spent 25 hours.
I know. It was ridiculous.
Yeah. But, and even on the Disney Wish, it's the pizza pan that you can do through the app. What will be on the Disney Treasure? I don't know yet. Could it be Peter Pan again? Who knows? Or Dave riding on a magic carpet with Aladdin.
Give me a magic carpet ride. That's exactly what I'm talking about. All right, like you're finally getting on board. Like, why are we not doing like slides, like on magic carpets? They can't have an indoor like slide.
Do that again.
Slide. So I'm just saying, like, if you're going to charge the most amount, you should have more to do.
Yeah.
You're Disney. You're an entertainment company. I'm just saying, step it up. Yeah. I'm telling you that guest experience is fantastic. Guest services isn't, but guest experience is fun. The food is fantastic. The boats are cool. Yeah, I mean, creative reseller. There's nothing wrong with if you went into a theater and we all did virtual. Do something. Don't give me 3 of the exact same boat, which is what they did. They missed. I'm sorry, but you gave me the Wish, the Treasure, and the Destiny. And on the last boat, you went through 25 years ago villains as opposed to giving us something new. There's just I don't have a lot of excitement for it because I will really wanted to see them stretched out. And then what do? They show me the Shanghai boat, which got 400,000 people on it. And it looks exciting.
Yeah. And originally that ship was supposed to be 9,000 guests.
Yeah, and they reduced it by what, 2,000?
Reduced it by 3, down to 6,000.
Yeah. So, but that's the thing is like there's a lot more that they could do, and that's all I'm saying.
Mm.
The difference is the reason I'm looking forward to the Disney Treasure has nothing to do with the boat. It has to do with you guys. I'm looking forward to going with FPE people, and we're going to create our own fun. Why? Because we have to. So, we're going to go and we're going to goof off and we're going to have fun together. And we're going to, I don't even remember what itinerary, but wait till we all go tendering in Grand Cayman. Grand Cayman is gorgeous.
Good night, Kathleen. Thanks for popping in.
Good night, Kathleen. When we do hit the tender and we get off the boat, I'm just going to tell you right now, before you get off the boat, go up to the top deck and look over. You will not be able to tell me whether or not we're in 3 feet of water or 300 feet of water, but you can see the bottom and it's crystal freaking clear. It's
absolutely. It's gorgeous.
It is gorgeous. That water is so blue, it is ridiculous. It's gorgeous. And then when we go hit the tender and we go in and the idea is to do some things together. Not everybody needs to stick with us. And, everybody does their own thing, of course, because we're going to have morning people and we're going to have night people.
What about 24/7 people?
Not by the time we get to like Jamaica. I don't think there's going to be anybody 24/7s left. So, but I mean, it's going to be a lot of fun, and and I'm looking forward to the experience with all of the folks that are going. And I mean, we have a great group of people going with us. And I'm excited for the Destiny because we already have a file full of people who are like, hey, can't wait to go. And you haven't even seen the ridiculousness, because keep in mind, we have a little small meetup, I think, going for the Halloween party. I don't know how many people are actually going. There's only a couple, but that'll be on the 13th of September. And then, October, there's Jill and Michael, Heidi and Kevin, and then, us. We're going on Icon. And then, of course, you guys come down for the Wish, and then everybody does the meetup in November. And then
I have nothing to do with that meetup either. Then
we have the sandbag trip in February. And then, basically there's going to be like and I'll be working on this once we get all of the other things with FP worked out. We're going to do another meetup. And it may be April, May, on a different, more affordable boat. Something, where it's, 3-4 nights, we go do some Bahama stuff, have a little fun, might be a 5-nighter, but something way more affordable, so that this way people can come down, hang out, and we'll kind of go from there. And then if no one goes, guess what? I'm still going. I'm out.
Yeah. And the one thing as well too, that all the lines are announcing right now is that all their prices are starting to go up.
Prices are going to go up, except keep in mind group rates, which I don't know. I kind of know a travel agent, so be working on that too. But for Utopia, September 2020. I want to make sure I get this right. I don't know when I turn 50.
25.
Yeah, that'll do, because I had to stop and think when I was born.
Yeah.
Are we leaving? Daisy, have a great night.
Daisy's saying goodnight to Kathleen.
Oh, I don't know. I have no idea where I am.
Yeah, that's okay.
So September 2025, we're going to be doing Utopia, and that's going to be epic. That's my 50th. We're going to be crazy. No problem, JT or Carrie or both of you. Or
your bill is $1 million.
So do Alaska from Vancouver so we can show. Not even a chance in this lifetime. What's funny is Alaska's actually going to close one of their ports. They just voted on it. It's sad, but and I don't blame them. It's gorgeous country up there. There's no doubt. It just I don't fly, so there's you're talking 2 weeks to get up there, and I would have to do an Alaska cruise in the middle of June. So,
well, the Disney Wonder does Alaska from May until September.
I would do it if I didn't if it wasn't 3,000 miles away. It would be a different story. So you guys all go. I'll show up on an iPad. You guys can just carry me around.
And take you into the unknown.
That'd be cool. You guys can just show it to me from your perspective. We'll do a meetup like that. So,
or I could just live stream it. You could watch it.
That works for me too. Do a JDA meetup and do it. Go take everybody on a Disney cruise out of Alaska.
Yeah, on the Disney Wonder.
So Wonder it. Never mind.
Well, Jennifer Holmes is talking about rum. That could be interesting.
Rum runners. Yes, rum runners. I know them well. So but I think other than that, we're gonna have a great time. I am looking forward to it. I'd love to see what people's reactions will be after the November meetup when you see, it gets a little nuts. It's a lot of fun. And then I would love to see more people jump in for Destiny because, and Jordan probably has more information about this than I do, even though I'm supposed to know, but I don't.
That's why I share it with you.
Well, I believe by the time the Destiny comes out, we'll actually be able to start booking group rate.
Probably. Yes.
So if we're able to book group rate, we're going to want to get as many people so we can get over that threshold. And I'm pretty sure we'll get over it. So if that happens, then that's going to save everybody a lot of money. Disney has been all over the place with what the actual discount will be. And then, we're going to go over some full disclosures as to how it works, what we're doing, how it's happening. And we'll kind of go from there. Oh, you put on music. I was like, what the hell is that? I thought I was having a seizure.
Yes, JT, we will be doing rum tasting on the Treasure.
I'm bringing my own mixers.
It's catchy. It's got some guns and beats. Uh-oh. There we go.
I need a new hat for the cruise.
That's true, we will. And I'm definitely going to do my best, even on the Disney Wish in November, because it's going to be a very maritime Christmas cruise. I got kicked in the butt the last time on the Wish in November of 2022 when they were doing their rehearsals for the Christmas theme cruise. And if you try to videotape pictures, those crew members were on you like a hotcake to delete your stuff, whatever. But I'm like, why didn't we do the Christmas cruise when we were on it? So I'm definitely looking forward to that. And then roll right into the meetup on November 8th for the Christmas party.
Jill, you'll have to speak with our cruise director about the rum tasting because I'm not in control of that. He is.
There is rum tasting, yes. And you have to.
Jill said, hold on, I'll just do it. It's easier.
Oy vey.
You have to book it in advance, but Jordan will give you the deets on that.
Yeah, it's something you have to do after you're paid in full and.
Well, in a couple of weeks, once we've got the new facility open and we're done, and I can actually, and I said this to Jordan yesterday, once I can refocus, we're gonna do a Zoom with everybody and get in there and tell everybody kind of what we're doing, so that we can.
But we don't want to share everything, though.
No, I'm not talking about that. Like the group things, the activities that you're talking about. I look like Mini-Me sitting on the screen. I shouldn't sit back like this.
I'm sitting straight. That's why I look like I'm a beast.
I think what we're going to try to do is time the martini tasting and the rum tasting so that people can go in two different directions, and then we'll see who stumbles out in worse condition. Maybe we'll give some awards.
And the cost or so for an hour.
What happened?
For the rum tasting?
Yeah.
$45 per person for an hour. There's a few cocktails that are happening during that time frame. You will need to say tequila tasting to get the boss's attention. Yeah.
Not anymore.
Get her
I
done.
have to drain it right out of the agave plant, right into my mouth.
It'd be good times. I'm looking forward to it. So it's going to be.
I am too. I'm looking forward to hanging out with the FP crew. It's just that simple.
And on the bougie balcony, buddy.
See, the funny thing is, and I said this to you before, I'll say it again. Everybody's under the impression that there's all this time. You've been on enough Disney cruises to know that by the time you realize what's going on, it's over.
Mm-hmm.
The first day when we leave out of port, it's going to be, because now they're also boarding the boat an hour earlier.
Yes.
So we're going to be literally getting on the boat, doing muster drill, sail away parties now an hour earlier. And we're going to be going out to sea, going and changing, hitting, dinner. And then I would imagine with this group, everybody's going shopping from dinner. That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
Because we'll be at sea, shops will be open, bada bing, bada boom, everybody's going to go shopping. Shopping time.
Shopping time. Yes, I do, Jill.
So basically that's going to be like the first day. And everyone's going to meet up on the 11th, and we're going to kick back and relax. And we're going to have some cocktails, and everyone's going to get to know each other. And we're going to have some laughs, and it's going to be a carryover from the night before from everybody being at Pop. And for the folks that aren't going to be there, we're all going to kind of be there together. We're going to be on the Lido at 11. So that's the deck 11 at 11. We usually are on the port side, and we're usually about halfway back. When you find the round bar, we're the 2 tables behind it. In this case, it'll probably be 4 tables, but that's a different story.
Or more.
Or more.
Yeah, more for sure.
So, and then, day 2, we're at sea. So, at sea, everybody's going to, I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of exploring the ship and seeing what's what. And, there's going to be a lot of that fun stuff. And then the next day, we're in Cozumel. And it's Cozumel one day, and that's Jen's birthday, which God help us. And then we're going to move on to Grand Cayman the next day,
mm-hmm.
Falmouth, Jamaica the following day. Then we're at sea, which in my opinion is going to be a recovery day. A lot of, and it's because it's going to be a lot. And because every day you're going to get back on the boat, take your showers, go to dinner, go to the show, come up to a deck 11, boom, start over the next day. So it's going to be, repetitive but fun because you're going to be in new country every day. And then we're at sea, where I think a lot of people are going to be like, I'll see you for lunch. And because I can tell you right now, that's my agenda. I'll be having bagels at 10 o'clock sitting on my balcony, eating a bagel, drinking a cup of coffee. And then I'll meet everybody for lunch, and it's a hangout day. Knowing that we're going to Castaway the following day, provided we can get to port. So we go into Castaway. We're going to all have our Castaway day. And then it's going to be the final night. We're all going to be getting together, and it's going to be, oh my God, it's, we're wrapping up, and we're going to spend, that last night together, and we're going to have a lot of fun, and we're going to be, celebrating, and, it's kind of going to be like last time. I mean, at the end of it, you remember, dude, it was like, everybody was like, wow, I'm so sad it's over. And after a week long of traveling together, everyone's going to be, we're going to have those friendships built, and everybody's going to be talking to people off the boat, on the boat, talking about the next time, whether or not it's an FBE meetup or they're just getting together. I mean, I was impressed by that. And it's going to be cool.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it for sure. And like you said, I mean, all of us getting together, like before the cruise, and then even every night on deck 11 at 11, it's going to be an absolute blast.
Well, and I mean, we typically were winding up at like 1:30 in the morning. So, it's one of those where then you're getting your 5-6 hours of sleep, and it's time to get going. And
thank you for subscribing, Ross. Welcome to the shenanigans of JDA.
And if you're really adept at what you're doing, you're ordering room service. So this way you get a couple of wings, a little cheesecake, maybe a hamburger, back at the room, 1 o'clock in the morning.
The room service the food's fantastic.
Like I said, I have no complaints about the food or the service. I never have. I just want more to do.
Yeah, I got to get your hangry on.
I just want more to do. I mean, to me, I don't need a babysitter to watch my kid, while I go and go drinking, and that's what the kids club is. I want more family activities. I'm going with my family. I'm going with a group of people. I want to do stuff with you guys. I don't want it to be where, oh, we got nothing to do. Good part is we're hitting 4 islands, so that'll give us enough to do, and that'll be that.
Sure, that's funny. I'm going to need the fancy coffee just to meet everyone at 11.
Fancy coffee, believe me when I tell you that the first day, both the front and the back of the boat will know me well.
Yes.
I make myself very well known to the coffee people.
You do realize on the Treasure, I'm going to try and get on the bridge.
If you don't take me, we're not friends, so...
I'm going to do my best, and I will.
I'm just telling you right now. You wind up there with pictures and everything, and you show them to me. I won't talk to you the rest of the trip.
Oh boy.
But yeah, we'll start at Marceline Market before muster drill.
Mickey's Barbecue. Those are fireworks.
Guess it's safe for fireworks considering there's thunderstorms.
Yeah.
Anyway, but the front of the boat, we're going to have to school you guys because keep in mind, and this is something that for the inexperienced cruisers, you guys need to know this. You have to pay for the coffee, but all the snacks at the front of the boat are free. So when you're standing up there and you're staring at the pastry case, it's all free. Don't sit there and be like, man, I really would love to have one of those things with it, one of those little chocolate dome jobs and a coffee. You can just say, I'll take one of each. And it will hand you an entire tray of stuff, and you can walk over and just kick back, and you're watching the ocean as it goes by, and you're drinking coffee. And
you're having cake by the ocean. Sorry,
I don't go outside for it because I don't want stuff in my food.
True.
So I sit inside, and yeah, Mike, good luck finding Dole Whip. It's not included either, but there's the popcorn. Go figure. But all seriousness, like going to the front of the boat when you're up there and you're literally, and you got that beautiful cup of coffee, couple little treats. They even have like snack sandwiches. It's fantastic. Marceline Market doesn't have those things because you're right next to the buffet, but the front of the boat does. So if you're ever saying, where's Dave? Dave's in the front of the boat.
Yeah. And deck 12 as well too. The adults only area at the back, at the app. That's where they also have the infinity pool. Cove Cafe.
Which I'm going to introduce myself to all of them, but
I will take you there.
When you want to know when you're like, where'd Dave go? Dave's in the front of the boat. Dave's having either some macarons or some cheesecake and a little coffee. It's like my 8th one of the day. And by the way, 5 coffees gets 1 for free. Keep your punch card with you at all times. Make sure you've got it stuck down inside your lanyard, and you're good to go.
Good night, Jen Holmes. Thanks for coming in.
Hi, Jen. So it'll be a lot of fun. And if you're going to get those Dole Whips, make sure you put a little Malibu in there because I'll tell you right now, Dave's drink is Malibu and pineapple. I'm sure anybody who was with us last time will tell you.
Gator, it's not really about cakes. Or not really about cake.
Cake? What cake?
Cake.
What?
Cake. Pastries, cake. Coffee cake.
So, well, the pastries are everywhere. That's the fun part. So you can go to Marceline Market and grab them. There's virtually anywhere you want to go. You can grab something with the exception of the gelato, which I don't know what they're calling it at this place, but it's in the same spot. So gelato is, of course, extra, but they have tons and tons of great stuff in there.
I think like sweet treats or something along those. I have it somewhere on my phone. It was in one spot on. Michael, it's the Cove Cafe, which is deck 12 aft. It's where it's adults only, and they do have the fancy coffees there as well and pastries.
Yeah, there's just if you're going to do fancy coffee on deck 12, my advice to you is go iced.
I know, Gator.
So.
Yeah. And that's my fave song. No, I'm looking forward to Pirates Night as well too.
Arr.
Yeah. And we can see an HM dance off again with a crew member. Boom!
I can't wait. She represented FP like a boss. So, and let me tell you something. She totally spanked that pirate.
Oh yeah, she dusted. I mean, he's one of the main head people of that entertainment team as well.
Oh, she killed him. Yeah. It was like she pulled out his Bowie knife and showed it to him.
Jail will be the Wednesday night after we're in, as we're departing Falmouth, Jamaica. And fireworks
going off right now.
I can hear that. Thanks, Tips. I was talking about the cruise, but
they're shorter than mine. Hopefully it's not raining.
There we go. Jen just dropped it in. But yeah, you do pay for that.
Jumbo Sweets.
Oh yeah, Pirates Night is fantastic. Patrick and I have our fancy father-son shirts for that.
I have no idea what I'm wearing.
Clothes of some sort.
Maybe. All I know is I got enough linen shorts to last me a lifetime for cruises. So
there you go. That's right.
I got my linen shorts, my linen pants, my linen shirts. I'm good to go.
I need more cargo shorts.
And by that time, Bear Shark merch may be out. Because I know somebody can't wait to make them. And I can't wait to get that product rocking and rolling.
Jill, you got time to find it. 228 days. Minus a few to make sure you're packed and ready to go. Since you're flying in on the Wednesday, the 19th.
Was Ramoose got I don't know. Let's get on the trip and find out, my mateys.
I don't know nothing. Ah, it's been fun.
Yeah, well, I now that the move's not over. I was supposed to move tonight, but as you can clearly see, I'm not moving because we finally have a break in the thunderstorms. So it will either be very late tonight that I move or tomorrow in 116-degree heat because I don't have a choice. So one way or another, we're going to be done tomorrow. I may be dead, but we're getting it done. And for everybody who did reach out, who was in the member stream this morning, first of all, thank you guys. And second of all, my daughter is home. She is okay. She's not happy, but she is home and she is safe. So thanks for everybody who reached out. I appreciate you guys more than you can imagine. But tomorrow will be the day where we finish that. And then once we do, I'll be able to turn my attention to the things that matter, like the cruises and the meetups and the merch and all the stuff. So, it's not that we forgot. It's just we had some people who were less than thrilled with us, and that took precedent. So, but next couple of weeks, tell the tale, and you guys will see we're going to go back to the way things were. So it'll be a lot of fun.
Lots of shipping invoices will be coming.
It'll be something, that's for sure.
That'll definitely take you into the unknown.
I might actually get to stop working 120-hour work weeks if you notice.
Yes.
Or I could refocus those hours.
You could do that too. It's always possibilities. And I gotta say too, I'm at 538 subscribers. I'm 12 away from 550. We can do it.
You can do it.
One step at a time.
Well, anything else that anybody wants to know about before we because I'm going to throw anchor in a minute. So going once, going 15 times.
Wrong one. Why did it not play properly? Here we go.
Yes, Captain.
Any other
Abandoned ship.
questions for now?
You should end your show with abandoned ship. A freaking dead. Now hear this. Now hear this. You should literally end it with the 7 beeps and then the long beep and be like,
Oh yeah, I gotta get that.
Go to your mustard station.
I gotta get that one for sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, it was.
You have a video for last call of people jumping off the boat.
Jump up and get down. I don't know.
Too much to show the Costa Concordia? Nah, never mind. Still too soon, huh?
Yes.
Never.
Something like a phenomenon? I don't know. But yeah. Thanks for popping in, Dave. I appreciate it. Gator.
Who's Dave? Wait. Oh, hi. Yes. No problem.
That guy. Gator.
I'm glad that you run 2.5-hour shows. It makes it easy to go have dinner and do stuff and then come back.
That's true.
Yes.
Yeah, because you were busting my chops before we even started. Before I started.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
I did nothing of the sort.
I can see he comes in and plays peekaboo.
I did no such thing. No such thing. Hey, look, we're as tall as one another now.
Yeah, but I'm wearing a better shirt though. Just saying.
I don't know. This is my cruising shirt. This has been on every cruise I've been on. Does that make it a lucky cruise shirt? And by the way, I'm just saying, if we're gonna go there, it was underneath the whole time.
I know. I saw it the whole time.
Just saying.
Yeah.
But
you're welcome, Sarah, anytime. And again, ask any questions anytime. Comment after the stream.
Let's
drop it in there. Did not hear you. You need to speak louder next time.
Let's get ready to rum. Let's get ready to drink rum. Full.
Oh boy.
So.
Yeah, Jill, he does like it actually. So.
What'd I do?
No, Gator's comment.
Gator done.
Gator done did it.
Gator done.
So. There we go.
I have not rumbled in a long time. I'm innocent. I did no such thing. I am just a guy.
You're that guy.
I really hope so. I want the sticker. And I'd actually buy everybody churros.
Ooh, churros?
Could you imagine if you're like, come on, we're going to get churros? You could see how many people come with you.
Okay. How many going? I mean, how many of us are going on the cruise?
I think there's 27.
Yeah.
I think that's
27 people to cause shenanigans.
And the only way that you can get out of something is you have to yell parlay. Parlay.
I'll just tell everyone that.
Parlay.
Yeah, Carrie, there's about 27 of us.
I think there's 27.
Yeah.
It's like 27 or 28 because we lost 4, so it's 26. 27, something like that.
Yeah. It's good.
We gained 2 back.
Yeah, we did.
I don't know. It's in the high 20s.
Yeah. Close to 30.
It's more fingers and toes that I have. Than I have.
1 + 1 = window?
No, equals bear shark. Jen says she counted 25, but is that with creative reseller jumping in? Because we were at 30 at one point. 4,800 if you're closest. No, that's on Icon. That'll be 6,500 of my closest friends.
No, but Gator's also counting the crew members.
I was going to say, doesn't the treasure only hold 4,000 total
36
with
and change.
crew? Yeah.
36
So
and
with crew.
change guess.
So
It's
with crew,
about,
it's 48.
yeah, about that, yeah.
All right, cool.
48, somewhere around there, 48, 5,000.
So Jen seems to think she's right at 25, which is cool because what that would mean is because last time we had a table of 13, and I would imagine that they'll give us because Jordan's got the worst job in the world. He's got to try and figure out how to get us all seated when we go to
Already
main
working
dining.
on it. I've already have
I
been
know you
working.
are, but I'm just saying it's probably got to be 2 tables of 13. So
Yeah, it will be.
and it's going to have to be where we're jammed in together. So it'll be a lot of fun. And the craziness at dinner is just nuts. And I'm sure if you haven't heard Michael say it already, I'll say it right now. The menu is a suggestion.
It is.
And I recommend eating everything on it. So
Plus all the desserts.
try everything. You don't have to eat the whole thing. Just try it. You will see me order the first half of the menu when we sit down and the second half when it's over.
Yeah. Jill and I will probably be having a contest with the desserts like we did on the Wish.
Well, you know me, I like to order one and I just like to video them to show everybody what they are. And then we have a bite or two of everything and give it a go.
Jill, if I did a seating chart, I would probably get throw punched.
I have no seating chart. I could just tell you right now, I will do my best to put us somewhere where I can throw rolls at you and get your attention. Dessert first is a winner, Sarah. I could definitely get on board with that.
Yeah.
Because some of the apps are but cheesecake can always be had first.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
But there will be a seating chart, Jen. It looks like Jen and Jordan have something to do. Since they sandbagged me, they can work on this together.
Please stand by.
You get to work for your 50th.
And Jill, if there's something you want from our particular restaurant as well, too, also make sure that you give them advance notice. They will go to other restaurants and get stuff and bring it back.
I eat scallops at every dinner.
Patrick likes the avocado ahi tuna tower.
Everything you just said made me sick.
Alrighty then.
But yeah, basically, hey, do you guys mind? I'm in the middle of thank you. So basically it's like one of the red meats, asparagus, some potato, some scallops. That's every dinner.
Yeah.
There's going to be some shrimp.
And I'm pretty sure that when we were at 1923, we kind of made sure that we ordered 2 fillets with our dinner. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to be Ron Swanson. I'm going to go bring me all of their fillets. No. I think what you heard was bring me some of your fillets. Yeah. Bring me all of your fillets.
That's right.
So, but yeah, I mean, look, we're going to have fun. I don't expect the menu because it can't be. It's not going to be the exact same as what's on the Wish. 1923 would not surprise me if it's the same menu.
And Marvel's might be the same though too.
Wow, they're really imagineering it, aren't they?
Yes.
Phone it in. But
or what happened on our last cruise, I got a phone call from our head server. She brings her phone over to me.
All I'm going to say is when it comes to Coco, so far I'm not impressed with the menu. I think I'll be ordering off menu that night. I think I'm just hoping it's not the first night.
We'll find out when we get on board.
Jordan, I don't want Coco the first night.
Okay, point taken. Thank
Jordan, you. I don't want Coco the first night because I have to tell them what I want for the Coco meal. Jordan, I don't want Coco the first night. I need to tell them what I want for my meal.
I got the memo. Thank you.
I laid it on pretty thick. I hope so.
I never would have assumed so.
Wait, I got to throw in an A. Did you get the message, A?
Yeah, A.
Yeah, Jill said, please not 3 nights of Coco. I agree, because if not, I'm going to Palo one night.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, look, it's not that I don't like the cuisine. It's just I'm a steak and potatoes guy. Eh? Yeah, the donut sundae is amazing. So, but that's the thing is, like, if I'm kind of hoping that we either get 1923 out of the way the first night, because the menu is phenomenal.
Mhm.
And if it's Marvels isn't bad. Marvels what we did the first night both wish trips. So I'm hoping that that's not my first night. 1923 would be cool.
Yes.
Because 3 nights at 1923 I could do.
Yeah. Either 1923 or Marvel, I'm down for.
Yeah, if they want to rotate us out of Coco one night and give us 3 Marvel, 3 1923s, and 1 Coco, I'm good with that too.
Yeah, good luck. Just saying.
Supposedly you're the powerful DCL wizard, so I figured I'd just start saying stuff and see just how powerful you really are. Or is it all levers and you're behind a curtain and there is no magic in Oz?
Oh, there's always magic.
So they have, yeah, but I don't want that, Jill. I'm going to have prime rib that night and filet and scallops and asparagus and shrimp
and brisket.
Just saying, I'm not planning on eating that. So I plan on saying, hey, do you remember the menu we had? Like when we're sitting there and I know I'm going to Coco the next night, I'd be like, you see this? Yeah. This is tomorrow night's order too.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Because you kind of look ahead of time with the menus. But we'll know it ahead of time.
Yes.
Yes.
As long as it's, I don't want Coco on the first night order.
Thanks.
I don't want Coco on the first night, Jordan. Which means we're going to have 3 nights of Coco. Because I don't want it. Last call for alcohol. You can't stay here, but you don't have to go home. This is your captor speaking.
Oh, boy. Well, there we go. I don't know.
Hey, did they have hibachi on board?
Bocce ball?
Hibachi restaurant.
I'm not sure.
Wait, you don't know?
I don't need it.
You don't eat hibachi?
Haven't been.
You've never been to hibachi?
No.
What are you doing the first night you come in? Let's go to hibachi. I'm not kidding. Let's go there in November when you come into town. I'll take you over to the place we go to. Dude, it's fantastic.
I think we've changed our menu that night, like 3 different places to go, 3 different places.
Well, we're either going to Chima or we're going to go there. I don't care which.
All the above. I don't know.
Dude, Chima's to die for. But if you've never had, hold on a second. No one, you've not had, like, seriously, like, all right, so let me ask you a question.
I don't eat seafood.
I know you're not a seafood person like me. Like, I don't eat a lot of seafood. You eat scallops.
Don't eat seafood at all, period.
You don't eat any scallops.
No seafood
No
whatsoever.
shrimp. No shrimp. So what you do is you go there and you get the filet with the thing, and then they burn the thing and the woof, and then there's a fire, and then woo, boom.
I know, I never have. Sorry, let me rephrase it. I have had it, but I've had quite a few bad experiences with seafood, so it's turned me right off it. And I haven't.
Bad experiences. It was bad
25
tasting.
years.
Bad tasting seafood.
Quite a few different issues.
I don't want to know. I pried as far as I'm willing to go. So, I mean, worst case scenario, we'll go to Chima. I don't care. But hibachi, dude, when they make everything, last time we went, I got a meal, and I have to tell you this, and then we can wrap up. I don't remember what we went for. Jen will put it in the chat. I ordered something on the menu and then I asked them after they made it. I said, has anyone ever ordered this before? And they said, not since I've been here. And I said, how long have you been here? He goes, 5 years. I was freaking dying. I was like, so they have, I don't remember what it was called either, but it was basically like one of everything. And it was like $80. It was Valentine's Day. Thank you. There we go. So it was like filet, scallops, shrimp, chicken, like one of every protein and all of the rice. And when I ate like as much as I could eat before I almost exploded. And then when they put it in the to-go carton, it was like this high above the thing, and she jammed it in.
Jesus.
I had food for like 2 days. It was one of the great, but when you have the guy who's cooking your food go, I've never made it before. I've only been here 5 years. I was like,
fantastic.
It was hilarious. But anyway, you can pick your choice. I don't care. We'll either go to Hibachi or we'll go to Chima. Oh, now I want Chima.
Jen, you're going to Chima now. It was Kobe.
It was Kobe. Yeah, no, we went to Kobe. But I'm saying we'll either do Hibachi or we'll do Chima. So Kobe or the Kobayashi Maru, or we'll go to Chima. So, anywho, it's your show. I'll let you wrap. My bad.
I guess that's acceptable. I don't know. I think Jordan will dig Chima.
What happened?
Jen's comment.
Yeah, I mean, look, Chima's almost to die for. Like, because what we'll do when we make the reservation for it is I'll tell them what table we want so that we're right outside the kitchen. When you're right outside the kitchen, when they walk out, you're the first table that they hit. Nice. And let me tell you something, they slice heavy when they're coming out. It is Gator, you have to come with us. It's gonna be ridiculous.
So does that mean I'm gonna need a wheelchair to get out of there?
You sit there as long as you want. As a matter of fact, the last time we went, not for Father's Day or Mother's Day, when we went, we basically opened it and closed it. We were there forever. We were there for 4 hours. Yeah. So it was really good. So it was like they immediately after, like, they do their spiel and they're like, so you know how it works? And we're like, yeah, we're good to go. They're like, all right, so you know what to do. I'm like, yeah. I was like, this is my drink. This is what we need. Bup, 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 bup. They're like, okay. Immediately after we flip the pog over that it says, I'm in, let's hit it. There were like 8 guys in Nordic gear just starting to carve food. I'm like, oh my God, this is awesome. And it was like garlic sirloin.
Ooh.
And then there was another sirloin that was jalapeno flavored.
Ooh.
Filet mignon. There was a flank steak, a skirt steak. They came out with the sliced pineapple, which has like a cinnamon on. Oh my God, my mouth's watering. Honey, we're going to Chima. Make a reservation. We're going now. The shrimps that come out, they have these sausages that are to die for. Like, oh, so good. So good.
I'm down.
Do not go to the salad bar. It's a ploy. It's a tactic. They want you to, they make it so you can see it. And you're like, oh, there's good stuff on the salad bar. No. You're literally robbing yourself of the full experience. Lobster night is on Thursday. What day you get on the boat?
Monday. I fly in on the Saturday.
So you go in Saturday.
Saturday, Sunday on the boat, Monday through Friday.
Monday through Friday. Sucks for you. We're going for lobster night.
Okay. Sarah's comment, have Jordan arrive early. Then you can go to 2 different places. Well, my flight out of Toronto is not until 10:25 in the morning.
Gator, Bella housed the pineapple and shrimp and sausage like you can't even imagine. She went nuts. It was awesome. But that's the thing is, like, when they come out and they're slicing it, I mean, it's beautiful cuts of meat. It is so good. All of a sudden you look down at your plate and you realize it's nothing but protein. It's all steak and shrimp and sausage. And then you have these little pineapple pieces and it's like, it's so good. It's so good. And then the best part is you flip the pog over, you sit back for a little bit, you let it digest, you gurgle. Round two.
Get her done. Sarah, yeah, you will be. Yeah, you'll be there before me. I fly in on November 2nd. And I
So
know you're there.
anybody who wants to join us for these pre-thing festivity stuff, let us know because yeah.
Yeehaw.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
We're gonna have fun.
Yes, we are. It's gonna be fun times.
Take it away, Vern.
Let's get the party started.
I think it's over.
Yes. Yes. Uh-oh. Dave's getting bougie with his.
I realize my collar's sticking up in the back and I look like Count Dracula. Good
You look
evening.
like something. That's all right.
Welcome, foolish mortals.
Ay. All right. Oh, I gotta do this. This is
Hills, do you have a cowgirl hat? Should get one. Dude, you did it like an hour ago.
Yeah, but I can play whenever I want.
It's general owner's prerogative, that's for sure.
Yeah, thanks for playing. There we go. Rent a bus and go to Bucky's for fucking a brisket party. Are you driving the bus, Gator?
He's gonna get on the next day and eat he's gonna eat brisket on Mickey's.
Yeah.
We should all be jealous of him.
I will definitely live stream that for sure. Take pictures of it. Yes.
I rubbed it in your face. I expect nothing but that back in the
This is true.
Yeah.
Yes.
Gator usually wins an award for best comment of the night.
Did. Didn't know we were passing gas now, but hey. Anyways.
Abandoned ship.
Yes. Thank you, everyone, for joining to the shenanigans. Listen to the treasure updates, Pop Century updates. Because they're going for refurb. Everything Pop Shop. Starting at the end of the month until the end of September. Uh-oh. That's just, yeah. Oh,
that was
boy.
my Father's Day gift.
Yes.
I got a lightsaber light.
Thanks for popping in, Michelle. As late as you were. I'm just kidding.
Is that a Pop Century joke?
What? Who?
Popping in.
Yes.
You had to think about it. You're like, okay.
Yes. And I had to bug Michelle Elizabeth, too, because she came in late, so. It is what it is. I'll be there. Oh, Jesus, Buck Gator. I don't know. Anywho, Forever Young. Hey, welcome in. Great to see you. That is right. Time does fly, that's for sure. But it's time to start the ship. You got one eye open. Gripping your pillow tight. Anyways. Yeah, it better be your bed. Thanks, everyone, for coming in. And stay tuned. There will be more Disney Treasure news coming soon. Disney Destiny news coming soon. Updates from D23 coming next month as well. There's a lot going on coming up. Yeah. Make sure to subscribe. Notification button is on. Share out the stream. That way we can have a grand old time. Yes. Yes. Thanks, everyone, for coming in. And like Dave says, you can't see me. And as I always say, we'll see Ya Lido. Oh, where'd that thing go? I moved my mouse.
The button that says end.
No, I got to play this first, but thanks for playing. Yeah. Bye-bye now.